Welcome to Ty's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is August the 16th, 2022. And ladies and gentlemen, we have, if I could get my thing here, we got Monday Night Raw to talk about because it's interesting Raw. No returns. That made me upset. But I don't think they're going to do every return they have every single week. They want to make some of them big ones. Right? Because they got the little ones of returns. Like Karen Cross, I don't think he's gonna win the world championship. And Dexter Lumis, he's a mid card, just like Top Dollar of the Hit Row. They're a tag team. They're not world title people, not yet. But they will, but not yet. And Karen Cross, he might have to wait a little bit if he's not having a match at the Castle. So he might have to wait a little bit to get his shot of the title. But that's one of the big world returns they had. But I don't think they're going. I think they might wait until Classic at the Castle. That's like in a couple of weeks. Not in a month, because I know it's on September. But I think it's a couple of weeks. I don't think it's on the beginning of September. I think it's a couple of weeks away. I don't remember which one. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get to to this whole Monday Night Raw, my doggy's just standing like a weirdo. He's not a weirdo. He's my cute little patootie. Hi. Now he's giving me a weird face. Okay, you can go lay down. I'm sorry to bug you. Ladies and gentlemen, I was thinking last night, what am I going to do with my second channel, right? I don't want to do results on that channel. That results is on this channel. This is where we do all the wrestling results that we do every single week. But I have 2 days off. Sometimes Sunday is not a day off. Sometimes we have to do a video on Sunday because Impact Wrestling has a Impact Plus pay-per-view on a Saturday, but I want to do it on a Sunday. But Sunday and Monday is my days off here, not doing a video. So I was thinking maybe we could call this the channel that I have. I'm not going to delete it. I'm not going to make a new one. We're going to use this one. We're going to change the name as well. It's going to be Tyler's Talk Top 5. Where I talk about my top 5 favorite things, not just wrestling, but other things as well. If you guys want to put in the comment, what's your top 5 movies, your TV shows, your cars, video games, and stuff like that. Or it could be WWE related. But I got some things in my head, some categories in my head, and I wanted to do that. And I want to bring top 5 back. I got no wrestling facts to do or small talk, so yeah, I want to make my other channel my top 5 channel. So it's going to be Tyler's Talk Top 5, not Tyler's Talk Wrestling Top 5, because it's going to be everything, not just wrestling related, everything in the world. It could be Christmas, it could be New Year's, it could be anything. It could be anything that, a holiday that's coming up. So, yeah. So, I want to tell you guys that because that's what my plan is. And I'm going to start next week, maybe on a Sunday. I don't think there's any wrestling on Saturday. Saturday night, I meant. So, I think I will have my days off on Sunday and Monday. We're going to do on Sunday and Monday top 5, so there's going to be 2 videos on those 2 days. Look out for the other channel. So let's get to Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. We got the banned words finally ended because Drew McIntyre had a phenomenal promo, and he says he doesn't care if you're a pro fighter, prize fighter, entertainer, any superstar, but he says we are wrestlers in a wrestling ring, and he wants to wrestle. They weren't allowed to say. Remember, Mr. Cody Rhodes got fined for saying that while Triple H was not the boss of this whole of the show, but now it's gone. It's gone. You could say wrestler. You could say you are a wrestler, not a superstar, not an entertainer, but you are a wrestler. That's pretty cool, and people are happy for it. But ladies and gentlemen, we're not talking about Drew McIntyre right now. We're going to talk about the Judgment Day. They came out. They talk about Rey Mysterio, and they talk about Edge making his return to Toronto. It's been a decade ago since Edge wrestled in Toronto. And why is it a decade? He was retired. And when he came back, the pandemic happened. So they couldn't come to Canada. They couldn't come to Toronto. I believe this is like the first time they're coming back on TV to Toronto. I believe so. And this is Edge's first time. Since the pandemic happened. So, ladies and gentlemen, they said a whole bunch of things. Rey Mysterio came out to attack the Judgment Day, but the numbers game was too much for Rey. Rey got beat up by the Judgment Day, and then Mr. Finn Balor did a coup de grace onto the stair, on the steel chair, on the stomach of Rey Mysterio. Who's going to help the Mysterios to stop the Judgment Day? Because Edge is not really doing much. Edge is promoting his match, coming back to Toronto, so he's not going to be there. He's not at DC, so he can't help Rey. And Dominic is injured. So, yeah. We have the other round of the Women's Tag Team Titles Tournament. It will be Alexa Bliss and Asuka will be versing Doudrop and Nikki ASH. And the winner of that match was Alexa Bliss and and Asuka. And heading to advance to the tournament. And they will be next week. They will be facing Dakota Kai and Io Sky. We got another match got made for Clash at the Castle, not Champions Castle. And ladies and gentlemen, we heard that Riddle is medically cleared to wrestle. And ladies and gentlemen, he attacks Seth freaking Rollins. And after the beating that Riddle gave Rollins, he told Kevin, I think is that interviewer guy named Kevin? I thought it was his name is Kevin, not Kevin Owens, the interviewer. He told Kevin that he's going to issue a challenge to Seth freaking Rollins at Clash at the Castle. Why can't I say that right? So that's going to be interesting. We're supposed to have that match at SummerSlam, but we're getting at Clash at the Castle. I need to stop trying to mess myself up, man. Jesus. Well, we got Ciampa and The Miz versus Ali and Cedric Alexander. Looks like Cedric Alexander turned good, and he's out of the Hurt Business for good. We heard that Triple H broke up that team. No more Shelton Benjamin, and no more Cedric Alexander as a team. But I will love to see that this team is actually a tag team. Ali and Cedric Alexander. This is going to be interesting. These guys went high flying, and ladies and gentlemen, that reversal that Mr. Ciampa did to Mr. Ali when he was trying to do a springboard, I think it was a 450, and then a running sliding knee into the head of Ali to get the win. The Miz and Ciampa wins the match. Then we had Drew McIntyre talking about his match against Roman Reigns and future opponents that he wants to face when he's champion. And ladies and gentlemen, he did not say this guy's name, Kevin Owens. When Kevin Owens came out, Drew McIntyre says, "Oh, I love this match," and because Kevin Owens came out. So they had a heated conversation. But ladies and gentlemen, we got Kevin Owens versus Drew McIntyre. And it was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Drew McIntyre by disqualification thanks to the Usos attacking Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre had some defense until Kevin Owens came back in the ring and stuns Drew McIntyre, and then the Usos beat up Drew McIntyre again. Then we have Beer versus Jobber time. The winner of that match was Beer. Then we have Bobby Lashley versus AJ Styles for the United States Championship. First time ever, they versed each other, and it was an awesome match. But ladies and gentlemen, during the match, Bobby Lashley, the referee and Bobby Lashley was distracted because of Ciampa. Ciampa and The Miz came to the ringside, I guess to distract AJ Styles or Bobby Lashley, one of them, because remember Ciampa lost his title shot last week, and The Miz has a problem with AJ Styles. So Ciampa distracted both Bobby Lashley and the referee. The Miz was about to sneak attack AJ Styles until Dexter Lumis just jumped over the barricade. And then he got manhandled by these cops. He almost knocked down Corey Graves and the whole announcer team, the commentary team. Oh my God! Like seriously, I'm loving Triple H's creativity. What he's doing with Dexter Lumis. Like Dexter Lumis is now he's a strange fan. And then when they came back from commercial, Smith was trying to talk about Dexter Lumis, but Corey Graves says, let's not give him any shine. No more shine for him. Let's get back to the match, and that's what he did. Because in his right now, his gimmick is that he's not contracted to WWE. Not yet. He's not contracted to WWE, but who is he helping? I thought he was a bad guy last week because he stared down AJ Styles after he won his match. And then now he's scared The Miz away from attacking AJ Styles. But the winner of that match was Bobby Lashley, getting the win and retains the title. Then we had Dakota Kai versus Dana Brooke. Guys, they need to get rid of this 24/7 title. Nobody cares about it anymore. People care about the wrestling. Nobody cares about the small little packages for the 24/7 title. Come on, let Dana Brooke win the tag titles or win the Raw Women's Championship, SmackDown Women's Championship. Go back to NXT, win NXT title. I don't care. Do something. Don't give her the 24/7 title, but ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Dakota Kai. Then we had Austin Theory versus Dolph Ziggler in the match in the main event. These guys were awesome. I enjoyed this match. I love this Raw. Like, there was great matches here. The fans went nuts. They have a new intro theme song for the show, and the pyro is back. Oh man, I'm loving this Raw. I hope Triple H keep going. Keep going, man, because you had great matches. The only short match I know of is Beer versus a Jobber. Every other match was pretty decent time and pretty decent to watch. And the winner of that match was Austin Theory getting the win against Dolph Ziggler. I wonder what's going to happen next with Austin Theory. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT's Heatwave results. That's all for me today. Bye.